It's great to be back in Perth, where it seems like the only thing that grows here is the crime rate. Unpleasant humidity for this match. The players sweating like Marlon Brando eating Thai food. A player who always knew how to find the goals and did so 800 times in his illustrious career. From my point of view, it's a delight to have him as part of the commentary team. Welcome, Richo. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players.
The mighty Bai is our name. We're the greatest at this game yet, despite a lack of coaching staff play.
The Dockers are led by their captain onto the field of play. We have the toss of the coin. The Dockers winning the toss. Round 3, just waiting for the opening siren now. There's the bounce and players underway. Silk taps. He has the ball. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. A great effort. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Mills going for number 1. Spurk aims for his man on the ground. Going for goal number 1. Slots it. That will settle the nerves. The first goal is always welcome. The visiting team get a goal. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Palms it down nicely. Mundy taps it. He has the ball. Ben will have no chance at that one. That play is as high-tech as it can find. That kick was asking a bit much of commotion. Goes short with a hand pass. Dishes it off to the running player. Nice contested mark by Mills. Gets boot to high. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. The visiting team by 7 points. I would have expected him to nail that.
Pearce is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. She doesn't want to take too long lining up this shot. He could not have kicked that any better. Her over Fremantle.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. Silk really gets onto this one. He has the ball. Finding the running player. Kicks the skin off it. Bennell looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Bumps the pigskin. Strong mark by Pearce. 40 metres from home. Pearce shoots for goal. The Dockers get a goal. Gets his first. Fremantle kick there first. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully.
Sandilands can really set the tone of the game with his rough work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. Hamling can't get the man with the ball. He lays off the pass. He runs into the goal. Hits nothing with that one.
The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. A low kick from Pearce. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rule that one. Spurk throws it, clear as day. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 35 metres out. That ball's travelling, gets the distance, gets his first. A helpful start to the match for the visiting team. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Silk gets the tap. Sandilands with the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. The pick up by Matera. Sheridan gets the ball out of the pack. Mundy lets fly with a shot at goal. Through for a point. The Dockers in trouble. Disappointing kick there. Marks. Goes up the line. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Runs the peg. Chips it down towards half forward. The contest, no match for him. Boots it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kicks it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Works it across the ground. Marked by Hamling.
Hamling is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. He gets boot to the ball. He claims the ball.
Chips it down towards half forward. Mills has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He kicks it. What a mark. She kicks it. Oh, what a goal. She's giving it all she's got in this match. That's number 3. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Bounce goes the ball.
Silk can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. Gets the loose ball. He cuts the ball off. Valentine finds the running player. Good hand skills there. Henderson didn't waste the opportunity. Neil dishes it off to the running man.
Sheridan with an easy mark. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Millican going for distance. The visiting team are leading by 18 as we go to the break.
Before can win a game, they have to not lose it.
The scores were very high in that term. And we're back at it.
Just keep going. Everybody gets better if they keep at it.
Deft touch from Sandilands. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Superb handball. The loose ball scooped up. Deft touch from Lundy. Henderson on the ball at the moment. Lloyd got under it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Lloyd drives the ball towards goal. Look at that. He's put it through. The visiting team up by 4 goals. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Silk. I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Mundy heads in for the goals. He takes an uncontested mark. 25 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Wilson with the goal. Fremantle are in some real trouble here. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Big thump from Sandilands. Tap by Neil. Ryan gets the tap. Bounces favorably for D. Hits the running man. Nice contested mark by Johnson. Sends the Sharon on its way. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Boots it. Silk, a good crummer. He hand passes the ball. Neil picks it up. Matera onto the ball. He's a ball magnet. A good mark under the circumstances.
Mundy's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Bennell marks it. Sending it on its way. That's a mark.
Kicks it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Fife shoots it. Lobs the handball. Millican puts it on the boot. Off hands. A clean pickup. Every handball short. Kicks it. Over the top of the pack.
Commotion can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. That's a nice, strong mark. Sending it on its way. Pearce with the spill. He's blocked it. Johnson being penalised there. Lining it up with the goal now.
Having a big day going for goal number 4. Goal to the visiting team. She's kicked her 4th. The visiting team up by 4 goals. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Claimed by Sandilands. Bump by Neil. Controlled by Five. Taken by Wilson. 35 metres out. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Gets the distance. This game almost out of reach for the Dockers. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Sandilands really wears his heart on his sleeve. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Good hand skills there. Sending it on its way. Mills with a bump. She runs into goal. That's a goal.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. And there's the bounce. Palms it down nicely. Hamling bumped off the ball. Neil taps. Gets the loose ball. Sutcliffe has the ball. He grabs it on the run. Kicks. Marked by McCarthy. Kicks it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He plays on. Goes towards half forward. Takes that one strongly. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Great mark.
Hamling, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Joker puts his boot on it not long before the end of this quarter. She lines it up with the goal.
And looking to add another. Has it got the carry? A magnificent kick right through the middle. This kick has extended their lead. All is in readiness. The ball has been bounced. Clean tap by Sandilands. Penetrating hand pass. Five gains possession through the interception. And that's the end of the term with the visiting team 49, Fremantle 19.
Don't give up at half-time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
Finally, the third term begins.
If you have everything under control, you're not moving fast enough.
It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Intercept by Silk. Gets the ball free. Jacob replies back. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Jams it on the boot now. Marked by Sandilands.
Fremantle haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. He claims the ball.
Bennell takes aim for goals. That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Richard?
That'd play on his mind.
You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. It's not the score he was looking for. Nice hands. Deep kicks. Couldn't complete the mark. Gets the loose ball. Sandilands comes away with the ball. Mundy approaching home now. He really should have made more of that. Fremantle should really pack up and go home at this stage. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Over the top of the pack. Kicked by Allison. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Heads up the corridor. He spent that one before he had it. They've conceded possession. Here's a long kick. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Strong mark. A massive kick by commotion. He gets above the crowd. 40 metres from home, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Going for goal number one. That ball's travelling. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. The visiting team with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading Fremantle 50-21. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Fremantle need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. She doesn't want to take too long lining up this shot. It's on its way. That's a goal.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Silk without a touch. The clearance by Sandilands. Valentine with the handball out of the pack. That came off the boot with huge power. He was never going to get that. Nice interception. Henderson hand passes it. Deed boots it. Hands like dinner plates. Jams it on the boot now. Pierce has it. Choose to kick it. A solid mark from commotion. Sends the Sharon on its way. Mills has it. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 35 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. Going for goal number 1. Has it got the carry? That's 2 in a row for the visiting team. The visiting team starting to exert some dominance over Fremantle with the lead of 62-21. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Clean tap out of the ruck. He's in his possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Tries in vain to tackle. Neil. He gains possession. Mundy is an absolute leather magnet. And for those who think there's no such thing, spare a thought for my wife and my watch. Walters has him for holding the ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Henderson has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Commotion kicks it. It comes off hands. She hand passes it. Lloyd with his head down. Lloyd, you beauty.
The visiting team leads by 47. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. There's the bounce. Silk with the mighty fist. Henry with the handball out of the pack. Ryan made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. He shows the quick hands. The spilled ball is collected. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. Behind posts should be cowering in fear. Hand passes. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Strong mark. Choose to kick it. A great effort. A good turn with the visiting team 68 to the Dockers 21.
If they can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if Fremantle can tend to make any inroads to this deficit.
The final quarter, and it should be most enjoyable.
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up.
Lovely hand pass hits the man. Mundy going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Sends it on its way. Marked by Bennell. Let's hope the shot at goal was as good as the delivery. 45 metres out. Kicks it across the ground. Nice mark there. 45 metres out. Mundy will be praying he doesn't stuff this one up. Mundy slots the goal. Well, they've stemmed the flow with that goal, but they need to carry that momentum on if they're going to avoid the floodgates bursting. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Sandilands is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Silk. Mundy with the tap. Lucky bounce collected. The loose ball picked up. Was that a throw? I think it was. Goes up the line. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Johnson picks it up. I think he just wants attention. Kicks. I guess it was worth a go. Potter approaching home now. Hamling decisively. The loose ball picked up. Gives it to the running man. I'm lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, Richard?
Not really, Dennis.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Pierce had plenty of options and chose the wrong one. The boundary, perspiring like you're putting in a pot as he lines the shot up. Potter on the borderline of his range. Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richard?
That's just a waste of a kick there.
Hamling taps it. Clean tap by Gray. Grabs the footy. He lays off the pass. Approaching the goals now. Miss for a behind. The visiting team leads by 43. Disappointing kick there. Mills has it. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 35 metres out. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. If this game were being played on water, the visiting team would be walking on it. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce.
Sandiland squares his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Wilson misses the ball. Oh, it'll be a free kick. Burnell lining up with the goals. He gets boot to the ball. Pearce, just the better man in that contest. Pearce has a kick, only a behind.
This is the footy equivalent of rope-a-dope. The Dockers are barely hanging on right now. I would have expected him to nail that. Ryan claims the ball. Gets boot to high. Great mark over the pack. Kicks it across the ground. A good mark under the circumstances. That kick is covered a very long distance. Scoops up the ball. Short handball from Hamling. Interception. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Silk approaching home now. Silk just makes the goal line. The visiting team by 9 goals.
Silk has so much potential, he could just be anything.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Sandlin's timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. He has the ball. Deep booting it inside the 50. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 35 metres out. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Lloyd going for number 3. Chalk up a goal for the visiting team. The visiting team by 10 goals.
Lloyd can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
The Ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Silk guides it. Hamling bumped off the ball. He grabs it on the run. Valentine goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Nice work from McCarthy.
McCarthy told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. McCarthy takes a shot. McCarthy, you beauty.
You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Sandlin's decisively takes control of the bouncing ball. Neil gets the hand pass. He has space for an easy mark. Bennell going for number 1. Chalk up a goal for the Dockers. That's 2 in a row for the Dockers. They've got to start swinging like a 70s disco to get anywhere near from here. The ball has been bounced. Sandlin's leave the pinatas for the kids. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Not the most exciting match, no real competition between the teams. Disappointing.
A real sloppy game with no exciting moments.
The mighty Buy is our name. We're the greatest at this game yet. Despite a lack of coaching staff, player list, facilities, buildings, or any kind of physical presence at all, we are still the greatest team. Now for no reason here is a guitar solo.
The final scores of the match are the visiting team 88 against the Dockers 40. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.